Hello, I'm Brendan.
I'm Jay.
And we are GameGazm, and today we've got something very special, haven't we, Jay?
Yes, we have.
Oh yes, it's not out until January
20th.
January 20th in the UK, but we've gone ahead and got Biohazard, the HD Remaster version. Yeah, it came out in Japan on November 27th, so...
That's Resident Evil to you folk.
Yes,
just in case.
Yeah, so we've got our hands on it a bit early, and we're going to play it and show you all. And yeah, so check it out. So, coming out early next year in the UK is Resident Evil HD Remastered, and disturbed by the news that there was to be no physical copy being made for Europe or the USA, we snapped up the Japanese editions. Yep, both of them. The game is glorious, and we thought we'd show you a little comparison between the two and explain some of its changes. Firstly, the controls. They are different from the likes of Resi games you've played on the PlayStation previously. The L1 button is used to raise your weapon, with R1 to fire. Also, now there is an addition of pressing the square button to reload your weapon whilst aiming. Nice touch. Whilst aiming at enemies, you can also press the L2 button to quickly switch between targets. That's handy. These controls are based on the PlayStation 3 version, however they should be fairly similar to Xbox.
The major differences you will see are obviously the visuals. There is now an option to play in widescreen, whereas before it was only a 4:3 aspect ratio. This does, however, cut off a small portion of the background artwork in each scene. To compensate, the developers have added in small camera movements. These add much more movement to the game and does add a lot of cinematic value. But for purists that want the full frame backdrops, playing on the original 4:3 setting is still there. They've also added a new difficulty level for complete beginners who just want to relax and enjoy the game without much challenge at all, which is always good for beginners and newcomers to the series.
Earlier this year, Team GameGazm did a Resident Evil Let's Play series. As you can see from the comparison, the difference in visuals is obvious. The character models have been sharpened up, the lighting is much better, and there are small details added too, like the snake, Yawn, now has a tongue that flicks at you, and there's a lot more drool, etc. The additions, although small, really freshen it all up.
One thing we did notice was when we saved for the first time, it took ages to save. I mean, literally, ages. But the second time we saved, it was much faster. So don't panic when you sat there for 5 minutes on the first ink ribbon thinking, oh god, I hope this isn't going to happen every time. This HD remaster really is the best thing to happen for a Resident Evil fan since they first remade it for the GameCube, earning this a solid GameGazm 10.
Resident Evil has been a favourite to many gamers since its initial release in 1996, and still today this game is perfect to play through. This latest release of Resident Evil is the definitive addition to any fan's collection. Added extras like Chris and Jill's BSAA costumes, plus Wesker's Report 2, really flesh this title out even more. And for the small price to pay, it's perfect. We hope they change the decision to not release a European and USA copy of the game physically, but you will be able to download it in January. You were almost a J sandwich.
But Brendan, didn't you say you were going to the dining room?
Yes, I found some blood. I hope it's not Chris's blood. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you all next time. Bye!